Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. I want to share another thing with you since presently we're dealing with what we call truths and alternative truths. In other words, we have an effort being made to convince anybody that believes in truth that a lie can also be the truth, depending upon how you look at it. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, is this: there is evil and there is good, and they can be identified. In the scriptures, there was a situation. There was a situation in the scripture that said that there was a woman and another woman claiming the same baby. And they were arguing, and they took it to the man, the important man, to make a determination on whose child it was. And so the important man talked to both of them, and having talked to them, they couldn't agree. So he suggested that they cut the baby in half and give each one of them a part of the baby, and then they can go head on. The woman whose child it wasn't, all she wanted to do, she didn't care as long as neither one of them had the baby. She was just vicious, evil, and she was willing to accept this. But the mother, the good woman, the truthful woman, was not willing to do that. So she said, rather than kill the son, let the stranger have the baby. Now, the smart, wise man knew who would do something like that: the one that cared. And so he gave the baby to the one that cared. So that's what we're dealing with in the world today, every day, ladies and gentlemen. It is that the things that we are dealing with every day, anytime you find policies or whatever that dealing with the people, and it's supposed to be according to your constitution, or whether it's just morally right or wrong, whatever you're advocating, if it causes love and fantastic great things for some, but also causes some pain and suffering for others, it is evil. It is evil. This is how you determine. Now, you're going to have somebody arguing that they are entitled to it regardless of what somebody suggested. And they will kill. They might only fight you and scream at you. They will march the streets with guns, talking about what they will do, trying to intimidate you, and will end up killing you just to have their way. But the righteous one will not argue, will just stand up for what is right. And the only way he would settle is if he's killed, and he would not be trying to kill you. Now, there are those who will defend themselves. They will fight you back. And as long as they're right, they will win. Some might die, but the mission will be won. They do this because they are not certain, or they might be certain. But a certain person will just give it up and tell you, hey, baby, go for it. Because what it actually does